Hi guys, it's me Erica, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make this phone charm slash keychain inspired by the current 2016 anime, Dagashi Kashi. So the supplies you will need are a keychain kit, which I purchased from Daiso, but if you can't find that, a phone charm with a clamp and a flat back pendant are required, a jump ring, pliers, eye pin, polymer clay, photo paper and regular paper, resin or Mod Podge, clear duct tape if you will be reusing resin, and clear nail polish. So here's a clip of the keychain kit I purchased from Daiso. The pendant part I have has a top and a bottom hole so I can clamp the chain on the top and attach one on the bottom. So if you can't find a kit, try to find a pendant with these attributes. So the first step we will be doing is printing the materials for the keychain. I chose to print out a Konpito candy background with a chibi hotaru. I also resized them on Microsoft Word to fit my pendant. If you want to use the same pictures, they will be linked in the description below. After that, trace out the circle or shape your pendant is and cut it out. If you're tracing, I recommend that you trace the back instead of the front so that allows you to use the rest of the picture in case you mess up. Then cut out hotaru, and I decided to keep a white border around it because it's way easier to cut and looks a lot cleaner for me. So the next step is optional but required if you're going to be using resin rather than Mod Podge. With clear duct tape, seal the two pieces of paper on both sides. How I do this is laying a piece of tape down and then placing the items on it and then folding the tape over it to cover the front. After that, just cut the objects out again, then see if they will fit in the pendant. So if you're just going to be using Mod Podge instead of resin, which is a lot easier, all you have to do is place the uncovered pieces of paper down in the pendant and then paint it over with the Mod Podge. It will dry clear even though at first it looks white. And if you need further instructions on how to do this, one of the first videos I ever did on this channel actually did this, so I'll be linking it down below or right here on the screen right now. So if you are going to be using resin, just be sure to wear gloves when mixing and using resin because it's kind of corrosive to the skin. Resin's made different ways, so make sure to check your instructions for the proportions of resin and the hardener. So then place the background part in the pendant and then carefully cover it with the resin. Then add hotaru on the pendant and cover her with resin. Make sure to cover her completely or else when the resin dries it will have mist spots. If there are bubbles, just take a lighter and glide it across. Now we're going to be moving on by making the amiibo. Hotaru eats a lot of snacks and candy on the show, so you can choose any food that she decides to eat. I just chose to go with amiibo because it was one of the first snacks she decided to eat in the series. So with just plain printer paper, print out the amiibo labels you want to use in any size you want for the hanging piece. I decided to cut off the ends because we will be making them in clay. After you cut the paper, roll out the clay in a cylinder shape for the amiibo and then wrap it around to see if it fits. To make the ends of the amiibo, use a nail dotting tool or toothpick to pull out the sides. Then add an eye pin and bake according to the clay's instructions. After the baking is done, glue the pieces of paper onto the clay and then seal with clear nail polish. After that is dry, open a jump ring with pliers to connect the amiibo and the pendant and then close. Then just add the keychain strap and then after that you're done. It is a really cute charm you can hang anywhere or give to someone. If you have any questions, do not be afraid to ask. If you try this DIY or the many featured on this channel, be sure to use the hashtag ILADIYs on Instagram, Twitter, or Tumblr. Thank you so much you guys and see you next time.